How are we, guys? Oh, we're about to do a livery up for our GT Champions race in a week's time. For those unfamiliar with GT Champions, it's an American-based league. They race on Saturday night their time / Sunday morning Aussie time. Every 2 weeks is a new round, and every new round is a new car. So we end up doing 12 rounds. That's 12 different cars, plus the qualifying car, which doesn't have livery requirements. But this next week we've got the Genesis X here to use, which I haven't raced too much, but by what I have raced of it, it actually is a decent car when you get it all hooked up correctly. So I'm actually looking forward to this next round, which is at Watkins Glen in this car. Not looking forward to the tyre situation, as with every other GT Champions race, but yeah, we will just put our heads down and deal with it at the time. So yeah, give me 1 second and we'll start on this livery. And you see the I've got the CP Motorsports livery on there as we started. That was the last time I used the car in the Sector 1 Sim Racing Community Series. Okay, so it's probably just going to be something similar to what we already do with our liveries, which is a pretty basic design, just so it doesn't take me 4 hours to do a car up. Okay. Alright, so we are going to just change the colour to a grey for now. Just so we can see our white and black decals and everything. And so I can figure out what's a bit different. Body 2 is not the hood. What's body 2 here? Ah, the fins. Okay. Start by adding our mandatory livery banner. Not sure if we will use the yin colour on it, but we normally do, so we'll just preempt that. Okay. What's it looking like? Feel like we should do something similar to the BMWs that we did quite a few seasons ago now for the PLE team. It's not going to work. It's going to throw me off a bit having the bonnet as part of the body livery. Unless we cheat a little bit and do what we've done for the Dream Motorsport race. Use something like this. Something like that, I think. It should be 15 minutes of trying out different wraps just to go back to our old faithful design. Let's just try out our normal design. Definitely this front. Yes. Okay. How difficult does it have to be just to get this part done? still gonna look funny. Okay. Let's try the front first. Oh, I see what's happening here. Okay. Hey Qantas, how you going, mate? Yeah, into the spray shop. We're getting our car ready for the next GT Champions round. Well, he's trying to get our car ready. trying to figure out a good look for the car, but struggling a little bit. Had to vote early. Had to vote today. I'd like to go early, be the first to put one in Anastasia's box. You got voting up where you are. I've seen another guy. Are you in You're in Queensland, aren't you? There's another guy I know in Queensland said he had to go vote this morning. Yeah, Brisbane. Yeah. Alright. It kind of looks like it might work the way I want it to work. What's the vote for up there? Is it just your standard member of parliament's vote, or are you like voting to finally get on board with daylight saving time like the rest of Australia? For state and city council? What, you voted and you think it was for that? 2 votes. Okay. That's the base of the design essentially done. Let's start doing our mandatory livery requirements. Sanjeet, thanks for the follow, man. Sick, thanks, mate. Just trying to throw something together for a race coming up. We don't put the Australian flag on there. I've got special permission from GT Champions admin to put the ass-kicking Australian Simpsons flag on there. Which isn't going to fit on there properly, but we can do it. No, not the World Series. This is GT Champions. This is a how to explain it? This is an American-based private league that races every 2 weeks, and we do 2-hour races with a strict pit window, strict rules and stuff. You can only use one set of softs, one set of mediums. It's pretty. You can only refuel and take your tires at a certain time. It's a pretty good test of your skills. Alright, so I might get the boot and the piece of the butt out of there. Just got to match the colours to it. Let's see if we can match the colours to it. Use the British flag and add stars. Oh, I could do that. I could do that. That blue's pretty close. Unless, got another idea. So we just black that part out. So we just do it like that. Just do it like that for now. It's the only other way we could do that. Is use the British flag as you said and then add the stars to it. I think I've got a negative. I mustn't. Oh well, close enough is good enough, right? Oh man, I could use that same sticker and cover it that way. It'll look good at 200 mile an hour. Yeah, well, you know, it doesn't have to look perfect. We're only going to be using this car for one race, so. Alright, let's figure out what we're going to do with this wing. We'll just have the whole wing black. There we go. Alright. So that's the flag and the livery banner. We need our... It's other this part of the back, isn't it? Yeah. So we need our class on there now. And our race number. And our race number. That's number and class done. Okay, now we've got... What else have we got to do? We've got to do the number board, which I'll have to have a look at what the other cars are looking like that are being approved in their liveries, where they're sticking the number board. Okay, so most of them... Alright. So most of them are sticking their number boards. Where are we? Oh no, that's not right. Collection. Most of them are sticking their number boards. Where are we here? So most of them are sticking them here, and a couple of them have put it here. So I don't know where to put. I feel like here, because I do like a bigger number board. I feel like that makes logical sense. And then we can put some sponsors in that little spot. Or we have it a bit smaller here, and we have a really big juiced. But I think we're going to go here. Go right there. About that big. Alright, so that's number board done. Alright, so we'll start adding in the sponsors. We'll start off with putting Tyre Power on there. It's got Tyre Power on there now. So sponsors we normally use are Tyre Power, Jamco, Juiced, Think Auto, and there's a few other ones we can throw on there. We always throw the Tyre Power around where the number board is, just because I like the look of it. And it really does go in hand when you've got that space above or below the number board. We will throw Juiced on there. Nice and big. Just like that. Maybe a tad smaller and a tad up so I can stick Motorsport underneath it. And Juiced Motorsport. I swear I've got Motorsport somewhere. Here we go. Do we have Juiced Motorsport or do we just have Juiced? Some see. Oh, we need to make this a bit smaller, just so it fits. Alright, so we can either have juiced like that, or juiced motorsport. I feel like juiced is better. That looks better. Okay. Alright, so we've got... I think that's it for the livery requirements. Yeah, that looks about it for the livery requirements. Just the number board, the class, the number, the flags, and the windshield banner. So that's all that done now. Okay, let's start filling out some spots. No, not roof. Let's put some street to track on there. Maybe a little bigger. What else is other? Oh, those fins there, they can go the yin colour, the fins. So can that, they can stay black on the top. Okay. Okay, what else is there? Front's done, they're done. Along the side here you can go black. What does that look like? Yeen. Yeah. Feel like there needs to be a little bit more yeen on the back, but at the same time I feel like that's a bit too much. Mm. 'Cause I can just stay black for now. 'Hey Kenty, how you going, mate? How have you been? I'm sticking with the old blue and yeen. Quite fond of the yeen. Yeah, I just seen in the Discord that not long before, like a few minutes before I started this, that you were doing a walking lap of Bathurst, didn't you? It's a nice long walk, isn't it? What's Bathurst, like 6 kilometres or something? Oh, Loopy redeemed a lap, did he? You've still got that as a redemption. $10,000 channel points. Oh, 100,000 channel points. I was going to say 10,000's a bit light, but 100,000. No, that's a good redemption though. They you get to drop a huge amount of channel points, and you get to go walk and get some exercise in. Bit of punishment for yourself. All right. Okay, let's fit some more sponsors on here somewhere. What's going on with the roof line here? You should get a redemption of Walk Bathurst in reverse. Imagine trying to walk it from from Forest Elbow all the way up to McPhillamy. At least you've also got that spot right at the top of the hill where you can stop and take a breather, and if it's a nice day you can look out and see all of Bathurst and that. Yeah, no worries, mate. Cheers for stopping by. You enjoy your Saturday, mate. What else can we throw on here? We've got overflow motors. Alright. I'm just something with the roof. I know it's pretty black on there. I don't know whether to put... What do I do? We got overflow. We got tire power on there. Just give me a second. I can hear one of the kids going off. One of the kids just smacked their head in the wall. Gracie did, the little one. Alright, let's figure out what to stick here. Jamco's the only one I haven't done yet. Although, not the only one, I haven't done Think Auto either. There's a few sponsors there. I'm not really going to get anything on the back in this bit. We might just put the yeah, what can we do here? It's the first of the juice characters to go on. Okay. Go. Haven't put Jamco anywhere else in the car yet, but there's one. Why so many duplicates? because I go around the edges in black just to make it stand out against the colour a bit more. See how Jamco's got the black around? So basically the way it works out is I go up a little bit and do it so it's at the top of it, and then go across one. So basically I'm doing the whole outline around. That's why so many duplicates. See, like the Street to Track's got the black around it there. The Overflow Motors has got the black around it too. Just helps it pop a little bit and look, in my eyes, it looks a bit more realistic to have that black outline around it than just the white on blue. There really isn't too many sponsors I normally use left to pop something here. Yeah, I'll show you what I mean with something that's not just a square, because a square's easy. You can just do the one behind it, and yeah, like for instance, if I was to do Overflow Motors here, and then I duplicate it behind in black, and then I go up one, see how there's that little black strip on the top, and then I duplicate that, and then I go across one, and then that fills that top right corner. And then I come down one, and that'll fill that side, and come down another one, that bottom side. Instead of just doing one at the top, one at the bottom, one on that side, and one on that side, if I do it the way I'm doing it, where I go right around the letter, it looks a bit more complete. Yeah, it's a version, I think Kenty showed us a long time ago on Gran Turismo Sport on one of his livery streams, but he was doing like to the top right, to the top left, to the bottom left, to the bottom right. So I've just added in the bottom, the left, the top, and the right, as well as doing the corners. Because I find when you do it like the O, it makes the whole thing look a bit better. You know what we haven't put on here yet? Beyond Blue. We normally stick them on all of our cars somewhere. See, if I was to do that on that side like that, see on that top right hand corner of the D, it's not not black, whereas if I go up, that part is black. Yeah, I think there is one that's got a border on it, but I don't know if I've got it or not. Normally what I like to do, I've just cheated a little bit with the Jamco here, because it's the Jamco with the logo next to it, but normally what I do is I use this Jamco, the black one, just the word Jamco, and then I add, because I do the blue and the yin, I've carried the PLE blue and the PLE yin colour over to the Juiced Motorsport cars on most of them, 90% of them. I do just the Jamco word and then I add in these Jamco colours on it. You know, like that. Which I actually might do with this. Alright, let's throw Think Auto on the boot. Alright, now we need a juiced character to pick for the top. See, I normally like using the blue spark one, but I might go the razor melon one today. And then just change this colour to the blue, or the yin, whatever looks better. Might go the yin. Alright, well that's the roof, the boot, most of the rear, most of the side done. The sides of the wing are done, I've got nothing on the top of the wing. Okay. Just having a look around. Trying to come up with an idea of what I can put where. But while we wait for that, the white wheels. Either got the white wheels or the black wheels. I do like the white wheels. You need your own logo. What do you mean, like a Black Friday logo or like a Juiced Motorsport logo? Because I do have a Juiced Motorsport logo, but my only problem is it's the Divi done it for me, which I'm eternally grateful for, and I have used it a bit. But as you can see, it's like the old Juiced logo. Yep, Black Friday. I mean, I've got my name Black Friday there, so I can whack it somewhere. Probably whack that on the window or something, but yeah, I've got Black Friday there. I just barely use it. I think I barely use it because when I race in Dream of Motorsport on Wednesdays and when I race in Motor Motion on Tuesdays, they go by your real names because they do a lot of stuff on Facebook. So instead of it being Black Friday, they call me Jointson because that's my last name. So I've got M Jointson on the cars there because they like to use your real names instead of your gamer tags. So I used to put Black Friday, like I used to do a car up back when we were doing the GT Champions with Smitty and Lewis, when we were all doing GT Champions for PLE. I'd do a design up and then I'd have Black Friday on my window, and then I'd have S Midmate on the other window on Smitty's car, and then I'd have Lewis on Louis' car. So yeah, it's how I used to do it. I think I might do that. I think I might put Black Friday on the window. You see, I've got S Midmate there. I've got Monarch Lewis back when he was Monarch, before he was HC. Alright, so still got, I mean, it's like 75% done now. I feel like I've got to fill up something on there, something somewhere around there. Possibly something down here or in there. That's a bit too complicated to do because of the curve. It's body and other. And I feel like we need some things somewhere here. The bonnet, I'm not sure what to do with. Might just have a juiced character on there somewhere. But yeah, we're about 80% done now. So in the wheels, I don't know whether I want the wheels white or black. Okay. So, what can we put at the front here? What can we put on the bonnet, actually? I hate that. I hate when I try and change my camera angle and I move my joystick the slightest wrong way and it throws it all out of center. I haven't put strike on there yet. It's a team I'm involved with elsewhere. Basically in Motor Motion, I kind of joined forces. I got asked to drive for Scarborough Motorsport, which is now Asta Racing, and they went, and I said to him, I said, I'm happy to drive with you. I just want juiced on the cars. So we put juiced on all of the team cars. Me and Niffy went and raced for Scarborough Motorsport, and while that was happening, they took over Strike Race Tech because the guy that ran Strike wasn't enjoying running it. He just wanted to drive again. So that whole Scarborough Strike and Juiced have all been working together since. So there's been times where I've raced under Strike. There's times where the Strike guys race under Juiced. So I like to share the love a little bit. Where are we? What are we doing? What else have I got on the side? Beyond Blue. Beyond Blue, Think Auto. Okay. Let's put Think Auto on the side that I'm putting the decals on now. And then we'll put S2T under Strike. And that should be basically the bonnet done. put high pre under think actually as well. And we got S2T. Where are you? Which will change to the white. Let's bring that down a bit. I can't really see it. That's okay. Where do we have strike? Bring strike down a bit. Maybe one more. Yeah, bring juiced. There we go, that's that. The windshield banner, that's what's doing. I've been sitting here thinking, what's doing my head in? The windshield banner. There we go. One shade lighter black, it doesn't stand out like dog's balls anymore. Alright, well that's all the main sponsors I want on the car. So now I've got to find a couple of other more minor sponsors I can stick around. So it's just Overflow Motors and Beyond Blue. Maybe I can stick them on the back. I definitely need to zoom in more to do that. Find the more you zoom in, the easier it is for me to do that black border around the words and everything. Because the further out you zoomed, when you try and go up one, it's more of a spacing, it goes up one. And then you've got to fiddle around with the joystick instead, trying to get it right. So we've got high pre, Think Auto's already on the boot, Jamco's on the middle bit, Tire Power's on the middle bit, Juice is on the middle bit, so it's just high pre. What's this there? High pre, Beyond Blue's there. I'll throw high pre on there. strike. I'll put strike on there somewhere. Put the high pre down here like that. Zoom back in again. Alright, let's put the strike somewhere on here, wherever it fits. Strikes on there. I think that's everything. Overflows on there. Tyre powers over jam code, beyond blue, think. It's on the boot, high pre's on there. Yep, that's all on there now, so we need to find possibly another 2 to go there. And then whatever 2 I find that can go there well, we can stick in the other spots that I'm feeling as though we're missing. Okay. Metropolis is probably should be on there somewhere because it's on the windshield. So it's on the windshield. Metropolis, GT Champions, High Praise. So High Praise on there. GT Champions is on the class thing. Metropolis there. We can probably stick. Yeah. Let's see if there's something else we can find. Put Track Racer, Player 1 Sim Gear on there. Might put Player 1 Sim Gear on there actually, because that could work out at the front. Anything is doesn't really work too well when we do that. Try it. Oh, it's not too bad. Not too bad, that works out well. Okay. Alright, so that means we're putting Player 1 Sim Gear here as well. Just trying something out while I'm here. I like that. Just keep that black. I see what I did wrong there. Duplicate symmetrically. Put a black line on that side too. So it's always these little things. I get like 80% of the livery done and I sit there and I go, it needs something else, and I can never figure out what it needs. So, hey Arrow, how you going, Water Arrow? How's your Saturday treating you? Yeah, I'm doing good, mate. I'm doing well. You like it, Sanjeet? I'm starting to like it a bit more. Now I've put that black line at the front there, in between the lights. It just feels, not quite complete, but almost there. What if the sticker and the lights were the neon colour? Let's have a look at that then. Well, that's the neon side and that's the black side. Personally, I like the black a bit better. Yeah, black for sure. Yeah, I like the black a bit better. Alright, need to figure out something for down here. It's a bit bare. Alright, let's have a look at what we can find for there and there. We'll start with down here. Yeah, we've got the Dunlop on the car, so maybe we can... I've got the Dunlop on the tyres. I'm not 100% on those tyres, but they do suit the car a bit, so... D for Dunlop. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I don't think we've got strike on the side of the car, do we? We've got strike there. We've got strike on the front, but we don't have it on the sides. Yes, there is. Oh, Jesus, this chair just broke. Whoopsie. There is a Discord. I will find the link for you. Just give me a second. And I'll whack it. Where are we? GT Champions. Invite people. Copy. So that link, it should come up. I don't think I've got links disabled or whatnot. So that link that I've just done is the one that I'm doing the car for GT Champions. Now, in Australia, that's every Sunday morning that race happens. It starts, the lobby opens at 10:30 in the morning, Sydney, Melbourne time, Australian Eastern Daylight Time. It's Saturday night sometime in America. I'm not exactly sure what time it is for them. Every 2 weeks we race. We're a couple of races from the end of the season, and then they'll do a kind of fill-in event between now and the next season of this. If you win your division, you get one of these. So I've been there for 5 of their 6 seasons. I started in season 2, and I've loved it since. As with every series, there's a few things that annoy you and piss you off with it. But 90% of what they do, I love. So that's the Discord for their one there. Where are you from, Sanjeet? Because if you're Australian, there's another couple of things I can swing your way. No, you don't win a wheel. You win. You see this here, the number card. So this has got 2023 season 5 on it. My race number, which is 777. That's my registered race number. Basically everywhere I race, that's the number I race with. I was champion of my division. So it's just like a core flute card that's just a replica of your number card that you run on your cars. So, oh yeah, cheers, man. Quite a few podiums for it, but this has eluded me up until last season, so I was lucky to win it. And then I've got other things where if you race in Motor Motion, they gave me this which is a bottle opener. I can't take it off the wall. I mean I can, but I won't. And it's just got engraved in it Motor Motion E Series GT3 Championship. Um, Silver Championship. So that was the division I was in, second place. And then I got this here as well, which has got all my race results from the season in it. And then there's another one up there you can only see the bottom of. But essentially that one looks like exactly like this one. So this is my Wednesday series I do, Dream of Motorsport. And I came second place in that season. And then they also give you medals. So I've got 2 second place medals there. And then on the back of them, it's just got Porsche Carrera Cup and the Super Sprints, just the racing I did and where I came, because I got a podium. They gave me a couple of medals. So yeah, from west side of Canada. Okay, so that GT Champions one I gave you is American based. There are a fair few Canadians that race in it too. They don't discriminate. They've got they've got people from all over the world that race. They've got people from England, people from Australia, people from New Zealand, people from America, people from Canada, and then they've got a few people here and there from other different countries like Malaysia. There's a guy from Japan that does it as well. As long as you can make the race and you're a fair and clean driver, they're happy to have you. I'm not 100% because it's the last couple of races of the season coming up. I'm not 100% whether they'll let you compete in those or they'll make you wait the few weeks till it's over and then start competing in things. They do another one which is open to everyone called Midweek Madness. I don't know if that's on a Wednesday or Thursday your time. I'm not sure because I don't do it. It doesn't suit. It's in the middle of my day. So I'm at work through the week, so that's why I do the one I'm doing the car for now, because that's a Sunday morning for me, which would be a Saturday night for you. And then if you want, yeah, let's do this as well. So if you want to see what these World Cup races are actually like, I'll swing you on to their YouTube. So you've got that's their YouTube. The series I'm doing is their World Cup, but they also do a Midweek Madness and they also do an iRacing series as well. I think they're doing an MX5 Cup still on GT7 as like a test series for the next kind of thing that they do. So that's where you can see the races. They generally broadcast Lobby 1 and 2, and then Lobby 3 is a restream, but at the moment they've got 4 or 5 lobbies, depending on how many drivers can make it that week. So generally there's anywhere between 55 and 70 drivers doing all these races at once, and they just split them up, so you can go watch a few races there and see what it's like. Yeah, I mean, if you're Canadian, it's probably a good place to start if you're looking for some league racing, because they're very close to your time zone, and then the fact that they are American as well means that your connection should be pretty good between them. Okay, so not symmetrically. Strike down there. Something up the top here. Something. Yeah, no worries about the info. That's all good. Happy to help out. Happy to help people find racing and stuff. As I said, if you were Australian, there'd be another like 3 groups I could swing you to. But then again, I'm not sure what your availability is. Whether you can race during our night time. I'm not sure about the time difference. But yeah, you start off with GD Champions. Start there. There'll be other groups they can swing you to that are more local to you. Put the Australian made sticker there. It's currently 10:03. It is 10:03 p.m. for you. What? It's 10:03 p.m. there at the moment. 10:03 p.m. or 10:03 a.m. Because if it's p.m., you're 18 hours behind us. So it's currently 4 p.m. here, where I am, which is east coast of Australia. (10:03 p.m. on a Friday). Yeah, it's 4:00. Well, I mean it's 4:04 p.m. now, but 4 p.m. here on a Saturday. So the way it would work out, if we're doing Australian races, if we're doing at 8 p.m., let's say, for argument's sake, 7:30, 8 p.m., that'll be like 1:32 in the morning for you. So 1:32 a.m. in the morning would be when most of the Australian races would start kicking off that you could do. Yeah, time difference. So as I said, just start with the GT champions. Ask away in there because there's so many groups. They do teams championship as well, so you find that there's a group in there called Sector 7 Racing, and they also host their own racing events through the week, or on the weekends whenever they do it. So they'll be like, hey, come race with us. And then there'll be another group there, that'll do their own races. That'll be like, come check our races out. So as I said, just at GT Champions, you've got the World Cup on the weekends. You've got their midweek Madness series, which is held on either a Wednesday or Thursday. But yeah, so that'll give you at least a couple of events you can get in and a whole network of people that you can bounce off and find some more racing on the days that you are available. Now, I don't know what to throw there. I feel like it needs something there. I just don't know what to put there. You can put the DG there, the detailing group. Oh, I know what to put here. We'll show our support to Tatiana, the Division 2 host. She runs an event, a real life event over there called Pride at the Dragon. Pride at the Dragon, sorry. So we'll stick that on there too. Maybe if I Alright, so that's pretty much done now. Pretty much. Alright, let's try and figure out our wheel colour now. I'm not sure if that's the wheels we will use, but do we go white or do we go black for our wheels? Actually, I'll change the there we go, that's what it's going to look like on the track. We got the livery requirements on there. The only ones we don't have on the bonnet is the Duff and the Player One sim gear. But we've got them right on the front there, so that doesn't really matter too much. Let's figure out our wheel colour that we want. So with the yin, I think that's too much. That's way too much. The grey, not really, don't like it. The white, I don't mind. I don't mind the white because there's so many white decals on there. Or black because all the rest of the car's black. And the only other colours are going to be forms of black and white. We're going to check out on here. So Polaris white, that very bright, shadowless white. Storm Grey. Magnetic. I think Storm Grey is a bit better than Magnetic. It's black, but it's not as black. There's Chrome. Don't like it. Jet Black. I think I'm liking the Storm Grey. It's black, but it's not too black. I do like the white as well. Tell you what, we'll throw the Storm Grey on there for now. Dark silver could look sick. We'll try that out. So if we go standard colours, you can kind of grey it up a bit. So it's the black. That's the shade of black we use. We can go one less than that. If we go the special colours and find a silver. Here we go. The K's. The W's. I think I need to find the rim that suits the car first, and then we'll look at the other options. Alright, now we just got to find some rims. Once we find the rims, we'll find the colour. Just searched Juiced and found my profile. What do you mean? What profile? My Gran Turismo profile or GT7 Pro? Yeah, cool. You know, add me if you want to add me, man. Do like Juiced is like a sponsor of the group I used to race with, and so I've made Juiced Motorsport out of it. I contacted Juiced themselves, and they said, "Yep, go for it. Just when you've done cars, just throw them into the Discord, into the fan art." so we can appreciate them. So yeah, so that's Juiced Motorsport. It's actually a mostly sugar-free energy drink, kind of like the powder that you mix up and drink. It's like aimed at gamers. I don't know what wheels now. So I'm tossing up between either keeping the wheels on there or going these ones that are blue and black. I mean, they don't even have to be the blue and black, they can just be the black ones, or... I think the blue and black's too much. I think we'll just leave them as is. Mainly because I can't decide on another one. We'll just go back into the design to take a couple of photos for their free. What's PLE? PLE was a group that I used to race for. I used to be sponsored to race by PLE, but yeah, so that group has kind of fizzled out. There's the guy that kind of came up with PLE and used to run PLE, stopped running PLE and now just does his own thing. He doesn't really play the game too much anymore. So he's kind of doing his own thing with his streams and stuff. I just noticed a bit of black there at the front. So yeah, PLE used to be Pit Lane Esports. Most of the people that used to race at PLE have broken off into another group called Street to Track. So now, yeah, instead of representing PLE, I represent S2T. PLE will always have a soft spot for all the drivers there. Yeah, just because, like, that's where I first met everyone that I race with. They're the first kind of group that I started racing with that weren't just the daily races or the manufacturer stuff. So yeah, it was a great group of people and everything, and now that most of them are split off into this other group called Street to Track, which is good because all of the people that used to race at PLE are all like kind of still together. But yeah, it was a group that I used to race for. Now I want to start playing with things in it. See what this looks like. Alright, so there's the plain side, and then we've got the patterned side. Let's go with that. Let's see how that looks. There we go. There's a bit of depth to it now. It's not just plain. It's like a blue and black. So I think that works. I think that's what we're going to do. Just quickly make sure we've gone over everything. Everything looks fine. All the lines on it are fine. None of them are broken up. Nothing I need to fix. That looks fine. I don't mind that little dip there. It's okay. It's alright. It does get a bit thicker at the front, that yellow line, but that's fine. Yep. Okay. Cool. Alright, that's what we're going with. Alright, now we will take those photos again. Alright, save style. Juiced Motorsport number 777 Genesis. Alright, 2 hours and 20 minutes to do that livery. It's not too bad. It didn't take too long. One of the kids is upset again. So... And anyone that is there and likes whatever liveries I do, I mean, they're pretty tailored to me, but I always leave my liveries editable, you know, so just in case, like, you kind of like what there is there and want to change up a couple of things and all that, you're always more than welcome to. But yeah, so that's done now. Alright, and here it comes, the Juiced Motorsport number 777 Genesis. Currently we sit second in the Pro-Am division, and unless the guy ahead of us, HPR, comes dead last in the last two races and we kind of top three it, we've got basically with a mathematical chance of snatching the championship, but that's based off extremely bad luck from HPR, which I don't think is going to happen. He's been super consistent all season, with it being every second week, including qualifying. This season would have gone for a total of 25, 26 weeks. So he's done an amazing job to grab the lead. It was a great battle between us until not last round, the round before, where we severely stuffed up our race, and then he's taken on he's kind of taken the lead and run away with it. So yeah, I mean, it's a bit disappointing that we're kind of not in the hunt anymore, but at the same time, it's, you know, GG's and congratulations to him for running an amazing season. So what we're going to do now, we're going to raid out. We are going to just quickly refresh that because I don't think those people are still streaming. Yep, I was right, half those people aren't streaming anymore. Alright, we're going to raid out to Tinsley for some more Gran Turismo action. Thanks for sticking around, guys. Thanks to all the guys in the chat. Sanjeet, hopefully you jump into that GT Champions Discord and can find some racing that you're happy with. I'm not sure when I'm live next. It's scheduled in for Tuesday, about 7 o'clock, 7:30 on Tuesday. We've got a first Motor Motion race of the season. So yeah, until then, guys, have a good one.